guys, I am live. Just gonna wait for some people to come on here. Got my Christmas tree in the background. A little birch fire going on. So if you guys need a fireplace and you guys have Netflix, just type in fire and then or fireplace and it will give you that. Hey Betsy, you're my first one here. How are you? Betsy, are you the one I talked to about a smart points calculator? I don't know if it was you or if it was Andrea. I'm good. I'm doing well. I don't feel all that great tonight, but I'm okay. I don't know if it's because I waited to eat for too long, waited too long to eat, or I'm just tired, one of the two. I asked if we would need a new one. No, I found out Sunday that the Smart Points calculator is still valid, so which is good. The only thing you need is the new 200 0-point food list, and I put that on My Life is Phyllis, or you can go to Emily Bites online, who has a really good website about all different recipes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, appetizers, that's Smart Point friendly. So if you ever get into a food rut, that's a good place to go look. I have to force myself to cook. I don't like doing it, but that's a good place to go. And on Emily Bites, Betsy, she does a pretty good breakdown of the whole entire program. Hey Andrea, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for watching my video. I was just talking to Betsy about the Smart Points calculator. It's still valid, so you don't have to buy anything new. The only thing you need to do is print out the 200 0-point calorie food, which includes the changes in the program. And changes in the program so far, and I may repeat this throughout the course of how long we're on here, is eggs are free, including yolk. There's Tyler, he just took the dog for a walk. Eggs are free, beans, peas, which including chickpeas, chicken, like boneless, skinless chicken, 99% fat free, boneless, skinless turkey, and like plain Greek yogurt. And then your points change. If your points are 30, holy cow, that was Tyler sneezing. If you have 30 smart points a day under the new program, it's going to be 23. If you are above 30 smart points a day, I don't know what your points are going to be. So you can go to Emily Bites, to print off the. I went to the meeting last night, and it would be $33 for one to get the booklets. But the leader was so nice; she told me I could join for 3 months online and come back. Oh. I guess every Weight Watchers, hey Jaqueta, I guess every Weight Watchers leader handles the meeting. Hi. All fat-free yogurt, not just Greek. Okay, okay. Number, they do tell me to get, okay. Thanks for clarifying that. Let me see if I can pull up the Emily Bites website, and so our points, non-zero point foods, the same before. No, yes, I have to check. Okay, yeah, check out Emily Bites site. Emily Bites site. A lot of the foods that were 0 points before, which are your fruits and most of your fruits and vegetables, are still 0. The only thing that's changed was your protein. And if anybody's on here that, it's wiggling. If anybody's on here that wants to help dialogue with the 0 points that are new, please help with that. I'd appreciate it. Let me see if I can find her website real quick. So I thought it was just, with the yogurt, I thought it was just all Greek yogurt, plain, unsweetened, but apparently someone said it's all non-fat yogurt. And I would assume that it would be like unsweetened, like the Dannon Light and Fit are all still going to be 2 points. So let me take a look here. Chickpeas are 0 points. I think I said that, which is good. I like chickpeas. Almost all your fishes are going to be free, which is good. But I'm pretty sure everything that you were eating before had points except for your proteins. Okay, why? I don't know why I can't find this. Did everybody stay within their points this week? Me? I did. I'm struggling a little bit with the my proteins being 0 points. I had the same, a little bit of an issue. Yeah, that's good, Betsy. It makes you feel good, doesn't it, that you stayed within your points. Good. I'm glad, Andrea. Okay, here's a breakdown of what's new. Fresh and frozen fruit added without added sugar, and canned fruits in water or sugar-free syrup, that has not changed. Most fresh and frozen vegetables and those canned without oil or added sugar, this has not changed. Excludes some vegetables such as potatoes, sweet. It really does. I have to say, your post has been a great big help. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Thank you. Some vegetables such as potatoes, sweet potatoes, avocados, and olives. Peas are new. Includes chickpeas, sugar snap, snow, split, and black-eyed. Beans are new. Includes black kidney, edamame, fat-free refried pinto beans, woo! Bean sprouts and soybeans. Lentils are new, 0 points. Corn is new. Includes sweet corn, corn on the cob, baby corn. Skinless chicken breast is new. Includes whole or ground chicken breast. If ground, make sure it is breast meat only, 98 fat-free or higher. Because sometimes, like I bought, and I really didn't pay attention to this, I bought like the family packs of chicken breast at Walmart, and now I realize it includes rib meat, and it's injected with vegetable broth. Skinless turkey breast is new. Includes whole or ground turkey breast. If ground, make sure it is breast meat only, 98% fat-free or higher. Tofu. Anybody eat tofu? I don't eat tofu. But tofu's cool. It's good in protein, but it'll take on any flavor that you put it in. Eggs and egg whites, 0. Non-fat plain yogurt. Okay, there you go. It includes traditional Greek, Icelandic, and soy. I have no idea what Icelandic is. I love tofu. Oh, good. Do you eat it pretty regularly? And if so, I'd be curious to know what you use it in. You could probably put it in spaghetti sauce. Fish and shellfish skinless is new. Includes fresh, frozen, canned, and smoked without added fat or sugar. But anyway, what I'm reading is from Emily Bites, which she broke it down pretty good. I think it's like eating a sponge. Yeah, I haven't eaten tofu in years. I've been sticking mostly to like ground chicken is probably my favorite. I can't get into ground turkey. I can't get past that metallic taste at all. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think the only thing I'm really struggling with is and this is what I struggled with when I switched from Points Plus to Smart Points, and I realized that they had changed it to where most fruits and vegetables are 0 points, and I had a hard time wrapping my mind around it. And that's kind of the same thing. And the program is easy, and I'm probably overcomplicated it because I'm so used to tracking so much. Lots of boar head, chicken, and turkey cold cuts are 0. Are you serious? I love boar's head. They have a really good low sodium chicken breast. I stir fry it with seasonings like soy sauce, curry powder, very little oil, and lots of veggies. Nice. That's what she's explaining about tofu. Woo. Do you have to like pat the water out of it, or do you just pull it out of the tray that it comes in, just cube it up, throw it in there? I may try that if I go to I have to go to the grocery store this weekend if I remember. I get all these ideas in my head, and I need to learn to write things down so when I'm at the grocery store I can pick up the stuff I'm looking for. Some new things to try. I need to pull that down some, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just come up a little bit, or come back out. I got my Christmas tree up. I vlogged a little bit this weekend, Saturday. Okay, I'm getting messages in here through YouTube, so I have to like concentrate up here. I vlogged for the first time Saturday. Went to the went Christmas tree shopping. I took Tyler to the grocery store. He did some driving because my son has his temp, so I'm letting him drive him around a little bit more. So that will go up Thursday. So I'm gonna try it out because look, I buy extra firm, no excess water to squeeze out. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Yes, so many flavored cold cuts, great in an omelet. Your tree looks great. Oh, thank you. It's good to hear about the boar's head lunch meat, because I do like lunch meat. I gave up a little bit of my cheese that I put on lunch meat sandwiches, but because sometimes everybody has value of where they liquid some good in tofu. Oh, okay. Everybody has a point value of where they like to spend their points, so I gave up cheese a little bit as far as on my sandwich. I do eat string cheese, but that's getting a little, like reduced fat mozzarella cheese. For some reason, it's really salty for me this week, so I may be giving that up for a couple weeks. Haven't had yogurt for a couple weeks. Kind of got burnt out of it. Anybody get food burnout? Get food burnout, don't feel like fixing anything, and sometimes I don't even feel like eating, but I make myself eat. Last week I ate below my points, so during Thanksgiving. That's not good either, eating below your points. But now, according to the new plan, if you have, let's say I have 23 smart point or 23 flex points, I guess is what they're calling it now. If I have 4 of those flex points left over at the end of the day, I can roll them over. And in the last video I did for a week 25 weigh-in, I misspoke because I think I misunderstood the leader, and somebody clarified that. So let me say this again. Since I have 23 smart points, if I have 4 left over at the end of the day, I can roll them over into the next day. I don't have to use them, but then I could keep rolling over 4. If I want to go out to eat or something, or have a cheat meal or do something. But I keep talking myself out of joining Weight Watchers Online, and I keep talking about it. But I think Saturday I'm just going to go ahead and join online for 6 months, because I think they're having a really good promotion right now for I think it's like $40-$50. You can get 6 months online. So can someone tell me that's been doing Weight Watchers Online, do you like it? And once the promotion is over, how much do you pay per month for the online service, and do you think it's really worth it? You're doing a great job. I'm getting another message down here. So I think I just need to just suck it up, make a decision instead of being so wishy-washy. I haven't done it, but I heard that the support is invaluable. Hey, Chrissy. It's good to see you, girl. You've been doing a good job vlogging. It's like I'm getting to know you, your family. I know your kids. Hiya. I'll be sending them birthday presents soon because I know them, Chrissy is, I consider Chrissy a friend. She is another YouTuber who I stumbled across very early on doing YouTube, and I just started dialoguing with her a little bit. Of course, we're friends, yeah. And she's lost a substantial amount of weight, and she's new and getting her channel up and going, and it's just cool just to build this community of network of people that I could say, Chrissy, I'm freaking out about vlogging. She's like, just do it, so I'm just curious about the online. I want to do it. I think it would be good for the recipe builder. Can you get recipes if you are online? I still called smart points at the end of the week. The slate is clear and the weekly start over again. Okay. Jay, I'm just going by the initial of your first name. Do you normally stay within your points during the week, or do you usually pull from your weeklies? And if you're pulling from your weeklies every week, do you still have a weight loss? I'm curious about that, because now you are eating more calories per week. Because I'm thinking to myself, if they give me weeklies, since I have 23 smart points and they give me weeklies, I mean, why not use my weeklies? They're available, right? Is that the concept behind it, or is that in case you go over or you want to add more food to your day? Just kind of curious about that. And also, one of my coworkers knows that I'm doing Weight Watchers, and she posed a very interesting question that I could not answer. She said, once you get to your ideal weight, Phyllis, and you still have 23 points a day to eat, wouldn't you continue to lose weight if you are still weeklies the same? No, they change, and that I can't tell you, Andrea, what the weeklies are, because that's the benefit of having Weight Watchers Online. And I haven't found anything online where I could look that up. I don't know. If I find something out, Andrea, I tell you. But once you get to your maintenance weight, your lifetime is what they call it, I guess, and you still are eating the same amount of points per day, wouldn't you continue to lose weight? If you're losing weight on 23 smart points or 30, and you get to your ideal weight, I think you would continue to lose weight. How do you maintain that weight if you're eating the exact same amount of food that is allotting you to lose the weight? I don't know. I think it's a good question. For that, I know the weight loss body needs less and less calories the smaller you get, and the maintenance is amount. Stupid character limit. From what I heard, you are on sugar. You're on maintenance. Your weeklies will go down. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. And I guess the only way to really find that out is actually doing Weight Watchers online. I know I keep looking over here. I think my camera is over here. So, but my chat is like on the left side of my phone, like right here. It's right here. That's why I keep looking in that direction. That's interesting. How much is it per month to do just online? Does it go up after the promotion? Because I know they automatically debit it out of your account, which is no big deal. And I'm kind of curious, do they debit from your credit card, like your debit card, that I use, or do you have to have your routing number to your bank account? Just a few questions. I'm sure I could find all this out, Saturday. I think she told me 1995. Okay. Encouraged to use the weeklies. Weeklies didn't change. Once you hit goal, you slowly add points to find what helps maintain. Okay, that's fair. They even do PayPal. Okay, so then I'm assuming by using PayPal, then they can just use your debit card and they just debit that instead of taking your routing number. Like I pay my car insurance as an automatic deduction out of my bank account, and they need it, and I get a cheaper rate that way, and I have to pay it anyway because you have to have car insurance in Florida or they suspend your tags and license. But in order for the insurance company to do that, they had to have my routing number. So I'm just curious about that. My hair is really flat today, but I wear a hairnet all day at work, so it's really smushed to my head. I look like Gene Simmons when I take my hairnet off. Anybody watching any good shows? I need a new show. I'm rewatching Scandal again. So if anybody's on here that's new and they need to know what the new 200 0-point foods are, go to Emily Bites. She's got a really good breakdown of the whole entire program there. Does anybody like the new program? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on, the points going down? Yeah, okay, I get it. Emily Bites is the best name ever. Yeah, she's got a lot of good foods on there, girl. That'd be cool to check out, Chrissy. Give you some food ideas. I'm still waiting for that squash burrito that you were talking about, and I know you will get around to it. You're busy. Yeah. This Is Us. Okay, I could check that out. I just have Netflix. I don't have cable. Cable, but oh my God, I know it's on my new planner to make this weekend. Okay. That's cool. Oh, by the way, hey, do me a favor, Tyler. Go in there and get that Delica squash for me. I bought a Delica squash 2 weeks ago. Okay, it's all the buzz in Weight Watchers, and so I go to the same produce market all the time, and they I really like Walking Dead is a great show. Yeah, that's pretty popular. Thank you. And I like the old owners, and I guess oh, hey, Christina. I don't know if I want to pronounce the first name of that creek, because it looks like shits. But I bought this Delica squash 2 weeks ago. This is this is the smallest one they have. Okay, they had at the time. I do not have a kitchen knife that will cut this. So I may stick the whole thing in the oven for 4 hours to see if I can get it. This thing is hard as a rock. And I don't know if just my kitchen knives are dull, or it's just that this squash is like cutting metal. It's insane. Or I could just try. I don't even know if I could poke holes in it. Go, cast away. Add it and throw it at the wall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But, you know, this thing could probably, you know, hold up for another month before it, oh, maybe it can go bad on the inside and I can't see it. But I just think it's still good on the outside. But I don't know. I'll figure out something to do with this thing. Maybe put it in a crock pot. That's how I cook spaghetti squash. That's the easiest way to cook spaghetti squash. I just throw it in a crock pot, I put it in a crock pot like this, and I put about this much water in it, cook it for 2 to 4 hours depending on the size. Bam, it's done. The spaghetti squash is great. Is spaghetti squash all year round? Kind of curious about that. I know zucchini is. I know I think that yellow squash. I don't. Hey, Sherry. I'm late, but I made it. That's fine. You made it, girl. That's all that matters to me. It's okay. Sherry has been coming to the Wednesday night chit chats for the last few Wednesdays, so I appreciate your support. I thank you for hanging out with me and spending some time with me. It means a lot to me. You know, I prepare myself like every Wednesday, like a couple hours before I go live for nobody to be here. And I have to tell myself, what are you going to do if you ever show up and nobody's here? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess wash my face, take a shower, go to bed, watch some YouTube videos, read, do something. So I need to put this squash down. I'll toss it around like a football. Loving the tree and the fire, and I enjoy your chats. Oh, great. Sing a jaunty tune. I don't know what jaunty means. Am I pronouncing it? Hey, Katrina. Hey, girl. How are you? I hope you're doing all right. Give me your thoughts on, I'm kind of like, Gemini, springy, lighthearted. No. I can't think of anything. I'm glad you're doing good, Christina. What? Great. Okay, so you're liking the new program. Are you digging the new 0 points? I kept on my video kept calling them free, and nothing free. They're all 0. A subscriber of mine, Brenda, contacted me like a month ago on. I love it. Okay, good. I'm glad. You staying within your points? And what days are your weigh-ins? Does everybody have a specific weigh-in day? Chrissy, Chrissy, do you have a specific weigh-in day? Like, this is the day I always weigh myself? Because I think you kind of like on Mondays. Okay, good. Chrissy, do you have a specific day that you weigh in? Or I know you kind of step on the scale all the time. Friday. Betsy says Friday. Mine are Saturday mornings. Has anyone started the new program? I'm loving it. Sunday is my day. Yeah, if anybody wants to talk to Sherry, let her know your thoughts. I weigh in every Monday, usually upload on Tuesday, but Vlogmas has been putting weigh-ins out on Wednesdays. Okay, Christina says Mondays. Okay, good. That's interesting. I think because I started my weight loss journey, I think I started on a Sunday, which was June, Team Monday. Yeah, right. Team Monday. Team Saturday. Saturday at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I still had the squash in my hand. But I think because I started June 4th, I have points left over every day. Okay, Sherry, you can roll 4 points over every day. Sherry, I would cheat the whole weekend. Hey, whatever strategically works for you, Christina, is great. And Christina's been doing Vlogmas too. I can't do Vlogmas. It's too much for me. It overwhelms me. It overwhelms me just to shoot videos on the weekend. It's just something I'm processing through. So I'm okay with that. I'll get over it eventually. I'll get over myself. That's it. I can lose. Loving the rollover. Okay, good. Good. I think it allows you to probably eat some more of your favorite foods without really, because you can take all those 4 points over the course of 3 or 4 days. As long as you don't get hungry, but they got some, I'd probably load up on fruits and vegetables though. A subscriber named Brenda about a month ago sent me a formula for the amount of protein that you should eat in a day, and I think that's my biggest issue, and I think in part that's why I'm kind of like I keep heading towards foods that have points, and it's just me in my head, not trusting the process, but I know that it works. The boys are ready for bed. Gotta run. Glad I was able to stop in for a little while. Thank you, Chrissy, for your support. I appreciate you. I'm glad your youngest one is doing well. And it's the same thought process I had when I changed from points from take care of you too, girl. And stay strong. I believe in you. We're going to be little hotties for the summertime. But, okay, here's the whole formula to find out how many grams of protein you should eat in a day. She told me to take my weight, multiply it by 20, and then take my weight, divide it by 20, and then times it by 8, and that's how many grams of protein I should eat in a day. And I think it came up to like 72.8 grams, and I would just round it up to 73, because my body does much better on, and it's not intentional that I do this, my body does much better on a high protein foods and lower carbs. And I don't intentionally do that. I need 134. Okay. Do you meet Christina? Do you meet that 134 grams a day, or do you try? And if you're not, then I'll challenge you. In the next couple weeks, to try to do that. I just did your calls. Well, I challenge you for the next couple weeks to calculate. I challenge you for the next couple weeks to try to incorporate that much protein into I hate to say diet, into your daily eating, and see how that affects you physically, and see if you feel more fuller. Because I think I'm going to try to do that next week. Well, and I talked to Brenda last night. She messaged me again, or she messaged me just to chat, to see how I'm doing, just talk to her a little bit, encourage her along the way. And she reminded me again of that protein formula, and she got that from a Weight Watchers leader, because when I went to the Weight Watchers meeting Sunday, that leader, she was great, didn't have any issues with her, but her answer to me about how much protein I should eat in a day was very vague, and she just basically, I get up early, have to go. Okay, Andrea says she has to go, so say goodnight, everybody, to Andrea. You take your weight, multiply it by, now hold on, I'm mixing this up. Take your weight, divide it by 20, times it by 8. Thank you, Sherry. It's on the screen. I'm sorry, Katrina, for, stuttering and tripping over all that. Take your weight, divide it by 20, multiply it by 8, and that's how many grams of protein you should eat in a day. And I'll find out if it works. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, got it. That's in part, one of my issues with starting YouTube is that, my mind races so fast that for me to have a conversation with somebody, basically when I start talking to them, in my mind, I've told them the whole conversation and moved on to 4 other stories in my mind. So when I have to start telling the story, I'm tripping and stuttering, so I'm having to teach myself, you're welcome, Sherry, to slow it down. You guys get back, if you guys come back next week, get back with me and let me know if you were able to incorporate that formula into your daily eats. Because I remember like a couple 3 months ago, I upped the amount of protein I was eating with ground chicken. It radically changed like how I felt. It changed the color of my skin. I felt like I had a lot more energy, because I don't eat like a ton of carbs. Whatever carbs are in my fruits and vegetables, I do eat the Arnold sandwich thin breads, but they're like super thin, like no crust. They're the best ever if you're ever looking for a good bread to eat. I eat the potato because I don't like a lot of seasoning on my bread. unless it's garlic bread or garlic sticks. Then you can slather it with butter and garlic all day long. I'm down with that. So, I may be repeating myself a little bit because, I don't know how much you have heard, but if you want to know kind of the breakdown of the new plan, go to Emily Bites. There's recipes on there. It's really good. I just started eating yogurt for protein. Okay, good. Are you eating like a Greek yogurt, or are you eating like a flavored yogurt like Dan and Light and Fit? Dan and Light and Fit is probably hands down my favorite yogurt. And I think Yoplait, someone told me about the Yoplait, Greek yogurt, like strawberry, banana, blueberry, peach, all that. That's really good too. It's a little bit thicker than a Dan and Light and Fit. But I put Fiber One cereal in my yogurts. It's only 2 smart points for a half a cup. So I'll do a Dan and Light and Fit, dump my cereal in it, and then I'll cut up a banana or cut up an apple. Man, I'll just mix that all together, and that's pretty filling. I may do like 2 fruits for breakfast. It's pretty good. So my goal, I don't have any new goals for my weight loss. Fat-free, unflavored, going to experiment with flavors. Okay, so you're gonna stick with that. Okay. I wonder. I thought about this today with the Greek yogurt. Unsweetened plain. Is 0 points for whatever serving it is. I wonder if you cheat it and put like a Splenda. If you do artificial flavoring, if you put like a Splenda in it and like some vanilla extract, I wonder if that would up the points or not. But hey, that's a way to get around the system. I think. Or put some Splenda and put some peppermint extract in it, and get some chocolate chips and take some points for the chocolate chips. I bet you that would be bomb. Oh, I need to put this freaking squash down, man. I'm tossing it around like a football down here. So I didn't do any videos this week or last week on food. It was too much for me. I had too many. Pumpkin pie recipe and pumpkin puree sounds good to me. Yeah. Fat-free, unflavored, goes experiment with flavor. Okay. That would be good. I wonder if pumpkin puree would be good on like a waffle. With some syrup, maple syrup maybe. Maybe that's too many weird flavors all in one. Back of my legs are sweating. So I think my goal for like my YouTube channel is yummy, right? Is I'm going to like build a backdrop. It may take me, you may not see it until the beginning of the year, but I'm probably going to build a backdrop and buy some fabric to put in the back, because I usually record like right back there, but my Christmas tree consumes almost my whole entire living room, because my living room isn't huge, but I record on that wall and it's tan, and I hate tan. I hate tan walls. I don't like tan interior in cars. I like tan on my body, and I like my food tan, I like cakes tan. But I'm bored. I'm so bored with that background. It makes me crazy when I sit down and record. But if I go outside, then my camera picks up the sound of the wind, so I don't know. This will be the background probably, for all of December. So hopefully I can improve that. I think, does anybody have any weight loss goals? I mean, in addition to doing Weight Watchers, have you guys thought about, are you guys going to go to the gym? Are you going to do some exercising at home? Do you want to work out 3 or 4 times a week? Do you want to drink more water? I'm just kind of curious about that, because I really don't have any additional, weight loss goals. Or maybe to have a wider variety of foods to eat, because I do eat a lot of the same things, for breakfast and lunch, and I think for dinner is about the only time I really, branch out and have a variety of foods, because that's really the time I have to cook. Outside of that, I'm prepping my food, for breakfast and lunch, because I don't want to have any thoughts. Fitness, I need to lose 9 more pounds to reach 50 pounds. All right, girl. You keep doing that. You'll get there. Keep coming back on Wednesday nights, you know. When you start seeing that scale move, it's very encouraging, you know, just to keep going and learning to say no. You know, I had to learn when I first started. You know, I stepped on the scale a lot because I didn't know. I just needed to had back surgery, and I want to start walking more. Well, Sherry, I just pray a speedy recovery over your back, and you know that you will heal up quickly and nicely, and everything. All your spine will be lined up the way it should be, and that when you get back, that you can resume your activities and heal up fast enough, like you didn't miss a step. I got to go with no exercise. Whatever you do to lose, you have to continue to maintain it. Okay, so I know people that do that have been doing Weight Watchers and don't exercise at all. But I've noticed, like with losing 40 pounds, you know, I noticed this right here, so I do have to tone that up. I got a little bit going on here. So I always try to keep my neck stretched up, or I don't look down. And I kind of knew that, you know, I figured I would have this because my face was so full. But I've got a little bit of this right here. But if this gets really bad, like once I get down to my ideal weight, which is maybe about 145, 150, I haven't decided yet, because 145 is the weight I was when I was 21. You know, and I'm good. I'm like a size 12 large shirt, you know, I'm healthy. But, you know, I'm 48 years old now, so 145 may look completely different on me. I may need to be at 150, 155, and, you know, for me to continue to look healthy. But I tell you what, if this thing keeps growing and it looks like a turkey neck, I will be saving up some money and I will have it chopped off. I'm just letting you know. I'm not going to deal with that. But that's just me being me. So I better start saving up now in case I get in that position if that does happen. But, you know, is there exercises you can do for that? Just kind of curious. So, you guys been drinking your water this week? I haven't been, and that's probably why I feel slightly dehydrated all, you know, the last, you know, 3 or 4 days. I lost all my water bottles. I just don't want to stress myself out going to the gym and thinking I would have to do that for the rest of my life. My job is physical. Okay. Well, maybe, you know, you get your exercise through your job and what you do. It sounds like you do a lot of physical activity through that, so I joined Planet Fitness like a week or two before I started my whole weight loss journey. And I did that because A, it was inexpensive. 2, water has been so hard for me. Yeah, girl. Baby steps. It'll make you feel so much better, I'm telling you. Water, feeling hydrated, it'll snap you out of that head hunger. And, you know, it's a good filler between one meal to the next, you know. But I lost all my water bottles. And, you know, all I had to do is go to the local grocery store and pay 89 cents. It has always been a struggle to go, but once the workout is over, you feel so much better. Yeah. I tell you what, I think for the first 2 weeks of going to the gym, the only person I battled with is myself. And I had written out a routine, like, I do weight training. Monday's leg day, Tuesday's arms, Wednesday is cardio, Thursday I'll do another leg day to, you know, fill in the gap there, and then Friday is chest and back. And because I'd worked out in my early 20s, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but I written out a workout program, and I filled in the blanks when I went to bodybuilder.com. So I remember this so instinctively. There was 2 days out I had 2 Mondays where it was leg day, and I wanted to do lunges, walking lunges, and I'm literally in front of the whole entire cardio section, and that's the biggest space there where there's really nobody working out. And I did not do those lunges because I was so concerned of what everybody else was thinking about me. So I had this talk with myself when I left the gym, and I'm like, is this really what you want to do? Is this really what you want to do, Phyllis? You are concerned about those people over there who really could care less about you. And I left the gym not completing my workout. I did that same thing again the following Monday on leg day. I walked out of the gym, walked into my car, and I finally said to myself, stop it. That is not, those people who don't give a rip are not worth you leaving the gym not being satisfied with your workout. And I basically stood up to myself, and that's the whole thing I've had to do through the whole weight loss journey, is when it comes to food, I have to stand up to me. I am my biggest obstacle at times. So learning to say no to myself and learning to stand up to myself is the biggest challenge. I don't need any outside forces. They do have an influence from time to time, but that's just fear of man. You just have to get over that, because the desires of your heart are much more powerful and more fulfilling if you do what your heart tells you to do, because it's good for you. So when I left that gym the second time, I was over it. I said, you're going to do what you need to do. Why did you come to the gym? You're paying money. So why would you let these people bother you? So the third week I went to the gym, I actually completed my whole entire leg workout. And ever since that day, when I go into the gym, I go in with a plan. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. I switch positions at work, and now I get nothing but okay. These are popping up, and I can't figure out how to get them back. I switch position at work, and now I get nothing, so I do have somewhat of a goal this year to exercise. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of on a rant here about exercise, but this is just me standing up for myself. I'm not projecting this onto anybody, but this is just my journey and some of the thought processes I've had to fight through in order to get to where I want to be. And so anyway, so now when I go into the gym, I'm like the boss. Yes, people can be mean instead of realizing at least we are trying to do something to correct everything. Yeah, I think here's my thought on that. Because I know what a lot of people may be experiencing, maybe the silent voice that's in the gym, especially if someone is overweight and they're trying to lose weight. And I know it has taken so much courage for them to get there. I will literally walk up to somebody on a machine, and you don't have to do this is just me, and I will go up to that person who is overweight, who is working out, and I'll say to them, you know what, I'm just really proud of you. I know it takes a lot of courage to be here. It's taken me a lot of courage to be here, and I just want to say I'm very proud of you and just keep going, and I believe in you. And they kind of look at me sideways, but once the words of encouragement, they process that through, I believe that some good has come out of it. Now, I don't always see them the next time I go to the gym, but I did what I felt I needed to do at that time, is to give someone an encouraging word, because you know what, I wish somebody would have come along and encouraged me. I have to be my own encourager at times. But I also have a good support and I should say this too, when I'm not around my core of friends that speak into my life, I have a good group of people that, have really encouraged me along the way. But, sometimes I need them Monday through Friday when I'm at home, to give some encouragement. I think encouragement is a very valuable tool. So I think most of my goals this year is, be consistent going to the gym, You know, when I'm at that point where I need to do 2 more reps to finish a set, and a lot of times I'll just fizzle out because I'm tired. You know, I'm gonna force myself to do 2 more reps, and I think I want to change some things on my YouTube channel to bring some different content, more food. You know, I think that's helpful for a lot of people because there's some channels I watch, they have food ideas that I borrow from time to time. But as far as me as a person and my weight loss goal, I think I'm pretty much on point. Maybe just to join Weight Watchers, but I just need to get over myself and just join it. So I was hoping Carrie would show up today. I was hoping Melissa would show up today. Melissa recovers, but you know, life gets busy, things happen. Not everybody can be here every week, you know, and it's okay. Hey, for those of you who've been following me on YouTube, is there any other content that you guys are interested in seeing that I could bring to you guys? Because I will try. Because I figure if I start vlogging a little bit more, that's a way for you guys to get to know me. The fire's in full flames right now. That's the best video that Netflix has as far as fire. It's birchwood. I wonder if I can give my chit chat a thumbs up. I'm hoping to work something out with Carrie to where we could go live together, and there's a way that you can I'm working and watching also. I vlogged you in for Vlogmas, a shout out. Oh, you're so sweet, girl. If I remember, I'll shout you out one of my videos. You know, I watched one of the YouTube Creator Academy videos. It's by some girl named Amy, and she said the best thing to do, like to just build a channel, is really just to build a community of other YouTubers. And I don't have an issue doing that. I'm sitting on this squash now. Look,
Butt squash.
I had a baby. I tell you what, this hour flies by. I need to learn to bring my phone down here, but I don't know, or get a little stool to sit on. That might be too tall, but I'll try it out. Hold on, let me get this little. I've got people on here. I just need y'all to say something. All right. I don't know if this will work. This is too tall. This is my son's shirt. Do you find sometimes people, wait a second. Do you find sometimes you want to ask people where they are when you haven't heard from them? No. Oh, snap. Sorry about that. No. I'm curious about your necklace. It's beautiful. Oh, I may have to get back down here. I bought myself this necklace. It's just my name. It's Phyllis. It's sterling silver, but I think I got it from mynamenecklace.com. I paid like $40 for it, and I think they got a lot of good deals going on right now at My Name Necklace. And what's cool about it is that you can kind of design it. Phyllis, do you use your weeklies? No, girl, I don't know what my weeklies are because I'm not doing Weight Watchers online. But, you know, I think I'm going to join this week. I think I'm going to join either Friday night or Saturday, and I can let you know. Because I think if I had weeklies to use, I would use them. And I would experiment with it to find out if I use my weeklies during the week, if I would gain weight or hold my weight or lose weight. Because if I could continue to lose weight eating the 23 points a day and use my weeklies, I'd be on that. Oh, yes, I would. But it would probably take my body, you know, maybe a few weeks to possibly adjust to more calories in. I'm more concerned about my protein than anything. As long as I can get my proteins in, and that is like my main, like I have protein on every meal. The only time I don't have protein is usually at breakfast time. But if I can bulk up my proteins for dinner and lunch, I probably wouldn't have to use my weeklies and bulk up on fruits and vegetables, and I could probably get away with not using weeklies. But I would definitely try it. I would experiment with it to see how my body responds to it. It may take a few weeks for my body to adjust with that many more calories in, and I could possibly hold weight that for 2 weeks. I haven't used mine. Kind of scared to use. Yeah, that's my same thought. That's my thought about like not tracking my protein, is because I don't trust myself. And that's something I got to get over. I have to confront myself on that and just try it. So I challenge you, Sherry, this week to maybe incorporate 3 to 5 of your weeklies in and see what that does. Try 3 for 1 week, try 3 the next week, try 5 the following week, and see how your body adjusts. Hey, Chiquita. Chiquita's in the house. They say, the owner and the dog look alike, so we both have big fuzzy hair. But I need to take her to get groomed this weekend. But I think I would use my weeklies. And I'd probably, if you weren't, I'd probably, oh yeah, you had back surgery. I can't tell you to go work out. But I would try. I probably wouldn't touch my fit points though. What's up, girl? You think I'm talking to you? Right, I track so I can see what's working. Yeah. If you get in a rut or stuck when you might not be eating enough, using your weeklies can be beneficial. I believe that wholeheartedly, because I dealt with that the week of Thanksgiving where I ate below my points and I ended up gaining 2 pounds. I had 2 days where I left 8 points behind. I had 1 day where I left 10. And then it was Thanksgiving. I ate a little bit of everything, but I splurged on some dump cake, and I didn't even care. But I knew that if I stay within my 30 points, I was always so adamant. Your body goes into starvation mode and hangs. Yes, I believe that, and I am living proof that that is true, because I believe that's what happened to me the week of Thanksgiving. Is I ate completely below my point. So I believe that if you're eating let's go back to 30 smart points. 30 smart points is 1,200 calories, or 1,200 calories a day, which is not a lot. You start leaving behind 8 to 10 points, you're looking at your body. Okay, Elda is talking to me. Your body goes in starvation. Yeah. So, Katrina, do you use your weekly? This you can answer the question if you do this. Do you use your weeklies on a regular basis, or do you stay within your points, your daily points every day? Oh, the fire's done. I don't know what I do with the remote, because I'm curious to know about that. Sherry, are you able to join Weight Watchers online, or is it just not a good time for you right now? And it's a personal question. You don't have to answer that. So if I don't hear from you, then it's okay. I switch it up every few days. Okay, so Katrina, I'm assuming by that answer that you use all your weeklies, maybe like every other day, every 2 days. Because I know some people, they use their weeklies every week, and they're still losing weight. I had a little bit of a lag there. I'm online only. Okay, so you're only. So, Sherry, do you think it's worth it? There's somebody I was talking to, Betsy. Betsy doesn't do Weight Watchers online. Katrina, do you do Weight Watchers online? And if you do you think it's worth it? Because you guys might be selling me on this. Jacada, stop looking at me, girl. I eat 27 to 30 for a couple days and dip into my weeklies for several days, and yes, I use them. No, I don't go to meetings. But do you have the Weight Watchers like app online that you track all your food? Is there anything on Weight Watchers that talks about the amount of protein you should eat in a day? I don't go to meetings. I like it. I use the YouTube videos a lot. Yes, and on my phone. Okay. All right, cool. Well, I think I just need to suck it up and just join. I think it's only going to cost me $40, $50 for 6 months, and I think that's pretty good. So I don't know if online didn't work for me. Okay. So do you track like in a notebook or in, do you write it down? You got to hear, I need the meetings. Okay. I will say this. When I went to the meeting last Sunday to find out about the new program, I see why people go to meetings. I get it, because it was that Elena was the leader. She was very enthusiastic. I think she was very passionate about what she was doing, and it was very, very encouraging. Very, very encouraging there. And she actually gave me a Bravo sticker because I talked about, okay, now we have 200, 0 point foods. So now that means I can, what do you use? Oh, you want to see what I use? Hold on. I use the Smart Points calculator, which basically, I think sometimes the points are occasionally different than what's online. That in a notebook. And I've done this. I had Points Plus when I first started. This is all I've used since June 4th, and I've lost 40.8 pounds. And what I do is I just track all my food. Just track it. I don't know, what is this. This is all these are foods that I use from I think this is Smart Points. Apparently I needed to know what my name is. So I just write it all down. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's it. That's all I do. So, I've done Weight Watchers without, thank you. I started out June 4th at 222.2 pounds. I'm down to 181.3, I think. I forgot to mention that in my video. I'm like, hey, I lost 4 pounds, but I didn't tell you what my weight is, I think I only have 30 more pounds to lose. So maybe if I join Weight Watchers, and then they can kind of give me an idea of what my ideal weight is, even though I know what it can be, the ballpark, maybe I can get lifetime, but I think you still have to pay for the online services. So, I've been living proof that you can do Weight Watchers not online and not going to meetings. A lot of YouTube, and I think what has helped tremendously is I created YouTube. And I've met some amazing people through this, and I'm hoping that it just continues to grow. And it's not so much I'm looking for popularity, I'm looking for community of people. I would love to get to a point where I have a ton of subscribers and then do like a meetup, once a month, and say, hey, let's all get together and let's go do something. I can vlog it, if people want to be on video. So there's some ideas I have, but I know a lot of you guys live in a different state, and I would love to be able to meet all you guys that have been, there's just a core of you that I know have faithfully just supported me from the beginning. And Sherry, Katrina, you have been on here, Betsy, Brenda, Chrissy, Carrie's been here, Christina, Elda, that's all I can think of right now, and there's a couple more that, and then there's my core group of friends that have supported me through this. It was Richie. If it wasn't for Richie, given me the Canon camera, I may not have started YouTube at all. And I love your channel, keeps me motivated. Thank you. And I'm doing my best to build content, and it still to some degree stresses me out doing videos, and it's just me overthinking it, wanting to be super good instead of just saying, okay, here it is. This is raw, it's real, this is best. I can't perform. I will always just be me. Yeah, what she said. Christina, isn't doing YouTube challenging sometimes? You're not getting rich off YouTube, I'm telling you. I will be honest with you. I have made, in 6 months on YouTube, I made like $8.23. I haven't seen a dime of that. They won't send you any money until you reach. Very motivating, informative. Thank you, Sherry. And I'm hoping as I get used to being behind a camera that you guys just can. I'm not earning. Christina says, I'm not earning yet. No, you're not. It could take a year before I see a dime of this. I would love to have a YouTube channel, but I'm scared. Yeah. Yes, Katrina. If you got a camera, I just challenge you to do it. There is no magic wand that I can wave. There is nothing I can say or do other than just do it. You can just do it. Oh my, yes, oh my Lord. You know what? And I will support you. If you did YouTube, I would support you in every video that you put out. I would. Because I know exactly what you're going to go through here. It's here that you're going to deal with it. But the thing is, you just do it. And you trip and stutter and you learn how to edit. Editing is phenomenal. I will pray about it, Phyllis. Okay. Well, I will be in agreement with you that you will hear God's voice and that it will be on your heart and that you will have peace about it. Because peace is what you follow. And I think, in my opinion, I think God says yes to everything until He tells me to stop. So there's a lot of things I just step out completely in faith in, and then I know for sure that that's what I move towards it, I do it, and then I find out, okay, that's not meant for me to do. Because if it wasn't for Richie helping me start my channel, as far as giving me the camera, hold on a second. I'm leaving my people. Oh, sorry, you guys. This is a camera I use to vlog, or I use to do my videos. If Richie would not have given me this camera, I most likely would not have started YouTube, because my excuse was I didn't have a camera. And Richie and Angela are good friends of mine that I would call them like, I can't do this. Can't. And then my pastor, I told my pastor, I said, I don't think I can do that. He's like, Phyllis, just do it. I thank you for your prayer. You're very welcome, and you will get an answer, because I just know how God is. He answers all the time. I believe my pastor had a lot to do with this, keeping me encouraged to go on YouTube. He's like, Phyllis, just do it. Just keep going. Just keep going. He said, you are perfect at being you. And not only, I look at YouTube as really, it's not only a place where I can tell you guys about my weight loss journey. It's really a ministry of me, of coming to you guys and encouraging you to the best of my ability to show you, hey, it's very possible. You have an image in your mind of how you want to look, and every day you make a choice to get yourself there. Amen. God is good. Yeah, He is. So it sounds like I have some fellow believers there. I haven't shared, thank you, Katrina. I haven't shared a whole lot about my faith online. I do use a lot of biblical principles without saying God in it, and as the time comes, as I get more comfortable, I will share more and more of that. I don't have a problem with that. It's just, it's timing, and it's how to present a biblical principle, and I think a lot of encouragement in telling people that they can do it. And it started out by saying you are worthy to be successful in every area of your life, and you have value. And that's something I had learned just going through ministry school at my church, is that I have worth and I have value. And when I honor myself, then it's very easy for me to honor you without having to know who you are. And that's that you have worth and value, and I will treat you with worth and value. And you are a powerful person, and every decision that you make, you can say no if you want to say no, and you can say yes if you need to say yes. So hopefully, that will continue to build through this. But I remember you, Katrina, very early on in starting YouTube. I think it was like my first or second Chit Chat. His light shines on you. This is a reason I saw. Oh, thank you so much. I remember getting a message from you. It's either after my first or second Wednesday night chat, and I literally cried. It was late. I literally cried. I was moved by it, because you never know who you're going to affect along this journey. And everybody says, "Oh, if I could just help one." No, if I have a world platform, I want to help as many people as I can, because not only am I giving out, I get so much more back from you guys by you guys hanging out with me and watching my videos, and I can keep. It encourages me to keep going, because I did not want to. I can go on the weight loss journey and be completely fine with it. Which now if I had to compare doing YouTube to Weight Watchers, Weight Watchers is so much easier. Going to the gym is so much easier. Oh, yeah, it is. It was a good night. I mean, I kind of gleaned on that for like a couple days. I was on this like emotional high. But YouTube is a challenge for me, and I am curious to see what the next year is going to bring, because I think the whole dialogue of how this channel is going to go is going to be completely different than what's out there. And I think it's going to be very encouraging for people, being very real. And that's one thing that has always kind of stuck, is that people have said you're just really real. I will not come on here and fake anything and then tell you everything's wonderful and great. Hey, I'm struggling a little bit in the new program, because I can't wrap my mind around the 0-point protein. But that's something I have to work out. I have to come up against that mindset of, I thank you so much for sharing with all of us, Phyllis. You guys are very welcome. Very welcome. And Sherry, I want you to keep in touch with me about your back, because, I believe God heals, and He can heal quickly. And I have an expectation that you will have a speedy recovery, and that you will feel better than you did before you had surgery on your back, like you will have a brand new back. I can believe for a brand new back. All those muscles and tendons and ligaments are tight, and your spinal cord is straight and strong. So I would love for you to keep me posted about that, so that way I can keep. And I will continue through the course of the week to speak out loud about your back being strong and healthy. And the muscles and tendons and ligaments and spinal cord and nerves are all new. There's spinal cords in heaven, and there's new muscles and bones and all that stuff in heaven just waiting to come down. So I thank you guys for it's almost like 9:15. You guys have been great. It's been like an hour and 13 minutes. I will pray. Yeah, let's be in agreement, Katrina, about her back, and we will have expectation of good news next week, and we will continue to pray for her. Thank you. You are very welcome, Sherry. We will continue to pray for you until you are fully recovered. So regardless if you get healed tomorrow or if it's a journey you have to go through, you will be healed. Okay? I believe that. So you guys, I'm going to go. It's about 9:15. I have to get up pretty early for work tomorrow, and I have ministry school tomorrow, so it's my longest day. I get up about 5, and I will not get home until after 10 p.m. So it's a very long day for me. So I thank you guys so much for spending some time with me, and just know that you guys are worthy to be successful in every area of your life, and you have value, and you are a powerful person. So thank you guys so much. Oh, Christine, girl, I forgot you were even on here. We'll pray for you, you too, Christine, that you just lose that last few pounds to get to 50. You're very welcome, Katrina. Everybody say goodnight to each other. Give some heart emojis. I give you a heart emoji, but I don't know where it is. I'm just letting you guys all say goodbye to each other. And I'll be here next Wednesday. Bye, guys. Good night, Katrina. Bye, guys. You guys are all so... Angela's on here. Good night. Thanks, Angela. You come in at the last minute and say something. You've probably been on there for the last hour and 13 minutes. Angela's a good friend of mine. Bye, Felicia.